Up, everybody? This is Coach Gravy. Welcome. We had some. I don't know. I guess this show went to shit today. Kind of. People got things to do, family to see, but I'm here. Let others know. Let others know that get on Coach Gravy show. This show is representing all three of us, me, Gabe, and Lo. Lowe's doing something right now with his family. Gabe is he knows about it, so when he finds it, he'll be on with me in just a little bit. But wanted to wanted to talk about the one of those games that we had today. All in all, it was a pretty good game in the beginning. I like the way the team was flowing. I like the way the team was. Like you fill it up for me, man. I like the way the team was flowing. I like the way the team was moving the ball, especially the first possession. Um, leave your comments and leave what you guys thought about that. And then we had a call. We had a call at halftime with me and the guys, and we were pretty happy about what was going on. And we came into this game thinking that what up, Gabe?
It's cracking.
Had to do some moving around, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, what I was talking about, Gabe, was that we had our little conversation at halftime, and then we felt pretty good about it. One of the few times that we talked positive about the team during the half, and after that, man, I guess everything just went to shit as far as I'm concerned. There was some positive plays, but we started looking like the old team that we were the games before. What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
I mean, at this point, dog, it's like today was just one of those days where like we're in the game, and then they get your hopes up, because they're there. Then they get a big turnover, and it's just that took out all the air out of the building, dog. When you can't score after your team gets you the ball to the 3 yard line, and you can't punch it in, bro, it's like I know that they can. I know some people would, which I don't want Getsy here either. Don't get me wrong. I don't want Getsy here either. But your offensive line can't figure a way to, or you guys can't figure a way to power that shit in on 3 plays. That's also not on the fucking offensive coordinator either, man. That's just will and want to, what I mean, getting into the end zone right there, and that shit was a big deflator. And it's crazy how we could literally look at points in the game, and like this shit was like very winnable, dog. Just like those other games that were winnable in this season, but we just can't find the way. We can't find the way to get over the hump and pull through and win those games. You know what I mean? It's like it's crazy, bro. Like we're right there, when you're driving the ball too, and I mean not driving the ball, but you give them a perfect opportunity and you get a fumble. You know what I mean? Is when you can't turn over the ball and you get a fucking fumble, and it's like it's just too many times, But I guess I would say the only thing is that shit we didn't mess up our draft position, but I wanted that shit. I wanted that win so bad, dog. That shit was right there, but yeah, that goal line stop from fucking Kansas City, which if you want to call it, I would call it just I don't know, man. That was just
Would you
pussy
call
shit.
that? Would you that we had two opportunities in the goal line, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't get nothing.
Well, we went 3 straight times running the ball, and then
Yeah,
four. I think we went, like, 4 straight times. Dog. I don't even think we threw the ball. Couldn't get the ball
Hmm.
in.
Yo, I
I think we
thought that
threw
was
it on
gonna
fourth
be.
down because of the offsides, and then we got sacked on. We were trying to throw it on fourth down, but we got sacked because the offensive line's fucked up right there too. And it was like, if you're gonna throw the ball, I would throw the ball first, second down, dog. And it's like you give Bowers a chance. You know what I mean? But I just would fucking say too, like Getsy got to go, but also y'all gotta have the will to want to get into the end zone right there after a big play like that from your fucking defense. You have to get
Well,
the ball in the end.
let me tell you how I feel now. How I feel now. Um, I'm basically done with the. I'm done with this staff. I'm done with this quarterback play, and the excuses that AP is making. As far you got to be a freaking knucklehead, dude. If you're out there on a podium and say it's execution, that the reason why we're fucking up on offense. No, if you rush the ball 3 times in a row, same freaking play, to one side or another, and you lose yardage, bro. You losing yardage, and not only that, your quarterback's not even under center, dude. He's getting the ball 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's a no. That every what That's what I can't fathom, bro. That's what I can't fathom. And there's no accountability as far AP is not going to have this job next year. AP
You don't
is
think so?
not going to get. I don't want AP to have this job next year.
Oh, I think he's gonna have the job next year. I just think that
I don't
because
care about his contract, dude. We're worse right now, Gabe. As we speak, we are worse than McDaniels was on his last day.
nah, no, I don't think so.
Just think about it, bro.
No, I don't think so.
You
On our
know,
last day, shit, we're getting our ass kicked by the Chicago Bears.
we're getting our ass kicked by it. Just about it. We're 0-3 in the division.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
I just
coming back
don't.
from that.
I don't. Nah, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't fucking put it on that. But I also
Me
would say
personally,
too.
I'm done with this dude's excuses. I'm done with this execution. Always giving Getsy a chance. That's just saying that Getsy's going to stick around. You know, and you can't blame anybody else. You know, you could blame Getsy, but AP is the one that's protecting this guy. And I'm hearing, oh, he's using him as a scapegoat. He's the least experienced coach in the NFL right now. Doesn't have the resume to do as a coordinator, just a position coach. And only
So
was in the NFL
what
for a year
what
or two.
what is what good is it? What are we gonna get if we get an offensive coordinator in right now by firing this guy and with this offense? We're not gonna do any good. It's just I think that
You're gonna start
Getsy's
off
gonna
new.
be around. Getsy's gonna be around until the end of the season. Then he's done.
That's what I'm saying. AP is gonna be done too. He has to make a
I don't think
decision of you.
I don't
Of he
think
wants to
Getsy's
make. He wants to make.
I don't think AP's gone. I think AP like there's just too many.
This is what the nation pounded for, and I'm one of them. I'm one of them. But I realize his inexperience is showing. His bad decision making is showing. We're losing games because of it, of having this guy hang around and watching this shit and knowing you're going to lose the game because you're playing against a superior team. Now, here we go again. We're giving Mahomes the ball at half with fucking a minute 31 left. And what happened, Gabe? Did you suspect that they were going to score? You knew they were going to score
when
when before the half.
before the half or the field goal.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, shit. It's just that right there is that's always been a fucking Achilles heel, and it's
You
just
know,
like we've been
we can't say,
addressing.
you know, and Patrick Graham, and how many times you even said it, Gabe. All the three of us even said it. The middle of the field is wide open for this dude. Kelsey was playing like shit, dude, all season. Like shit all season, bro. He has 100 yards, 98 yards or something, whatever. This game, 10 receptions. Never had that the
Mhm.
whole all the games they played, and they won by. There were close games that they were playing.
Yeah,
Let the middle of the field right up. Does Patrick Graham know that this guy fucks you in the middle of the field every time you play? Why do you leave it open? Do something with it. Do something about it. It's just okay. We're worried about Worthy. We're worried about who's the best player on their team offensively. It's fucking Kelsey, right? Besides the quarterback. Why
yeah,
is he so wide open? Nobody. He caught a ball, went to his knees, got up, and got 5 more fucking yards, bro. This
yeah.
is how much that he is not thinking about that guy. I just think if you're gonna, I'm at the point, Gabe, where I'm frustrated with what I'm seeing out there. Is Mark Mark Davis? We pounded the table for this guy. The players pounded the table for this guy, and I hope they get in the ass and regret saying this because Mark did it for us. That's what it looks like.
Nah, but I just think that there's
Bad decision. A bad decision.
still, I still is for me. It's still not a bad decision. I guess people could say whatever they want about it, man. But it's still, he's still only a half season in. Like I'm just still, there's still a lot of things to change with this team that's going to, I think, change the minds of a lot of people. I don't think AP is going to be out at the end of the season. I really don't.
Well, yeah, if he keeps this lying that it's execution and backs up
It
his
is
offensive
part of
coordinator,
execution, though. Of course, it's fucking. It is, of course, fucking all that. But you see people fucking up. You see, even when people are letting, like, there's two guys on one fucking on one defensive tackle, and they're letting it like. You can see that's execution. Both guys are not supposed to be taking that guy, and like you see when Glaze lets up a sack, it's because it's not. I'm not trying to shit on Glaze or anything like that, but you see boneheaded mistakes, rookie mistakes on the players. You see shit like that. You seen the touchdown from Kelsey where you see fucking you see Spillane take the middle of the zone in the field, the deep zone, and Diablo is supposed to come underneath. The scheme is there, and and it shit's there to cover Kelsey because it's bracketing from the top and from the bottom, but Diablo's just late. You know what I mean? So it is partly
and
execution.
what makes me worried is that you even know that, but the player that's supposed to be doing it, that plays for the Raiders, don't.
It's just he does know that shit. It's just that's been Diablo's problem, and that's the thing too. We gotta get rid of. I think we gotta get rid of players too that are on this team. That, to be honest, I don't think you've never really seen, like I've seen fucking AP kind of like when they get asked questions about Diablo, but Diablo's never really been his guy. It's always been Spillane or these undrafted guys or these other dudes that are coming out, like, or the guy that they drafted this year. You see him talk more about Eichenberg, which Eichenberg hasn't really been the best, but you see him talk more about Eichenberg and shit like that because those are not really his guys like a Diablo, which at the end of the year you might not see him around too. But it's like I, I'm gonna go out on a limb, or if you want to call it that, but and say that they're gonna Mark Davis for sure is going to give AP the chance to see at least build his team through. You know what I mean? With the what they've built, you know what I mean, for like the ammo that they've built for this offseason. You know what I mean? It's just what it did. I don't think that today for sure didn't give me no like further like I don't think we looked worse than our last 2 weeks. I mean, I think we made some mistakes again. I think less mistakes, but I think we made mistakes again to where It cost us the game to where we could point to fucking certain play, but that's a fucking very good team over there. That's a damn good fucking team over there. You know what I mean? And it's like shit. You seen everybody on fucking all the content creators, everybody, dog. Like everybody and their mom before this shit. Like they were making jokes and shit like that. We were gonna get fucking rolled in this game, which there's no fucking. I'm not talking about moral victories, but I also didn't even expect to fucking be in that game at that time. You know what I mean? So it's like, especially with all the off-season bullshit that they were gonna. The Chiefs said they were gonna come make us pay and all of this bullshit. So yeah, I wanted that win, but I didn't see today. Today didn't make me any more down on this fucking team. I'll tell you that. Like it's a loss. A loss is a loss is always a loss, and it hurts. It's still gonna be still gonna fucking hurt all fucking week. But I just didn't. I think all week, nobody really expected to win this game, and we gave ourselves a chance, but stupid mistakes again are always fucking taking over, and it's just. And I think those are the mistakes that we gotta fix. The quarterback, dog, fucking Minshew played a damn hell of a first half. Then he looked like fucking Aiden O'Connell last year when he couldn't complete a pass. We had what 28 yards up into that fucking. I think from the first quarter or from when we scored that field goal when we made it 10 points. I think from then on we only had 28 yards. We had 28 yards total. And then we got that touchdown drive that we got at the end or whatever, like that shit. Want to call it garbage time and all of that shit, but it's like you got to fucking man. It's just you can't. That's been the biggest problem too, and that I will agree with you on. Like I understand its execution, but you also
Where
got
does
to.
that team go, Gabe? Where does that team
What I mean
go?
is you also got to fucking call a spade too. Yeah, you got you. It's cool that you're calling the players and you're saying that it's execution, but you also got to fucking call out the fucking the Getsy too and be like, hey, it's that and it's you know what I mean. Our play caller just can't seem to fucking get a rhythm, can't get a fucking he can't he doesn't know how to break down defenses and shit like that. I don't know what it is, but he needs to call out his offensive coordinator too. But at the end of the day, it doesn't. It you seen what happened before, and you seen the criticism before when AP went out there and did that shit on stage and shit like that and criticized, fucking the business decisions move. Like people are gonna criticize that. So I hope he's doing it behind scenes. I hope he's telling Chewing Getsy out or something, dog, because I mean there's obviously something already there because he already sent them up to the booth, which Getsy was against that. Remember Getsy that I think that week said that that he felt comfortable coaching on the field and all of this shit. And then all of a sudden that weekend you seen him up there on the booth. So like there's obviously something there where he's trying to fucking get through to him by somehow, but I don't know. I think there's something has to
Get the
happen with
fuck
him, and
out. Get
maybe
get him the
somebody
fuck
has to
out. Will
take
be
over.
somebody like
Somebody has to take over. Like he would be the one casualty I wouldn't mind having during the season because you might need to make a change just because he looks like he's the one dragging the team down. But then again, too, we might just keep him around just to fucking guarantee our fucking draft spot.
I don't think he wants it to get that far, bro. That's not good, Gabe.
Hey,
I don't be okay. We're gonna get a good draft spot. And I go, that's not a good thing
and
to
then you
be in.
fire
That's
him.
like
No, but then you fire him and you bring in a quarterback with the fucking offense, a good offensive coordinator. That's what I've been talking about. Because then if this continues and the offense keeps doing that, there's no way that you don't fire the offensive coordinator in the offseason. Because I know at the beginning of today, I know that we've been talking shit about the defense as well too, but even in today's broadcast, you hear them say our defense is the number 11th ranked defense in the league, which that was surprising to me to even hear. You know what I mean? That was surprising for me to even hear. But like when they said that, I was like, shit. You know what I mean? The thing is that our offense is just bad with the
you look at
turnovers.
30, 30, 30, 30, 30.
The
I'm
fucking
surprised there's
offense.
two. I'm surprised there's two teams less than us because we look like shit. You know, I mean, who are those teams?
Yeah, there's just
Probably
two.
New England.
Our offense is just too fucking bad, bro. Like, and it's just it sucks because even our defense played good today. I would say our defense even played good today, but we put them in bad situations where we fucking put them with the fucking. Yeah, we weren't able to fucking ever get around to fucking doing something with Kelsey. But as far as everybody else, nobody was effective. You know, Kareem Hunt barely. You know what I mean? And then it's just that we like at the end of the day, when on the second half when we gave ourselves a chance, our defense gave ourselves a chance to fucking literally take the lead. He puts us at the 3 yard line. Our defense
Yep.
literally put us at the 3 yard line. You know
And
what
there
I
was
mean?
pressure. And there was
And you get
pressure.
that ball into the end zone. If you get that ball into the end zone, the momentum changes. You know what I mean? And maybe you put some fucking some pressure on KC and and some more and the defense, plays. But I don't know, bro. That shit was just bad fucking play
No,
calling execution all around in that fucking after that play call. At the 3 yard line, you can't get the ball in, bro.
wow.
That
Let me get
was
to this. Let me get to this real quick. Sacktown Raider Mike, thank you for the fight spot. This is your homie or family member, dude. The pinhead, whatever. He's in the ICU hospital. Uh, let's the Raider Nation live chat people that are with us. Give blessings and prayers to your family member or your homeboy. Um, he's one of ours, so we take care of each other. So it sent some hands and some prayers his to our boy Sacktown Raider Mike his way. Thanks for the 5 spot, bro.
yes, sir,
Let
yes,
me get
sir.
to chat a little bit, Gabe.
Go for it,
My
go for it.
opinion, my opinion. Jesus M, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Sacktown Raider Mike.
I almost had a perfect weekend this weekend, dog. That shit.
Yeah, I
My
seen it.
teams went fucking what? My teams went 5-1 this weekend, dog. USC won Friday night. Lakers won Friday night. Dodgers won Friday night. And then Dodgers won Saturday night. Lakers won Saturday night. I was like, hell yeah. All that's left is fucking the Raiders to win tomorrow, dog. We had it right there, dog. It would have been a perfect sports
Look,
weekend.
Pickens is
And,
gonna get
uh,
32 points tomorrow. Pickens is gonna get 32 points tomorrow, and you're gonna
that
get
too.
a
I
million.
won all my fucking. I'm gonna win all my fucking my fantasy games. It's like I was like, it was gonna be a perfect weekend, dog. And the fucking Raiders fucked it up, dog.
Daryl Dwayne, what's up? Clark Arroyo, what's up, man? How you been? Raider
Crazy.
Pete, what's up, man? I'm Phased. Raider Paul, thanks for being here, man. SoCal Sal, Unfazed, what's going on? My Fresno partner, All Eyes on G, what's up? Dixon Carter, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here with me and Gabe. And we'll be here in a little bit. Cool Kev, what's up?
Cool Kev, D Menace in the
Cool
building.
Kev. How you
I'm
feel, Cool
paid.
Kev? What you think about
Again.
Kev? You know, I'm going to get to you guys' comments in a little bit. Me and Gabe will probably see what's up. Loco Stick, what's up? We're gonna
I mean, we suck, dog. We suck. I was fucking actually surprised to be watching that game in the fourth quarter. That was the crazy thing. That's
Raider
that's the
Night, what's
fucking
up?
embarrassing thing. That's pretty embarrassing even to say right there in its own. But it was we were there fucking in the fourth quarter, still fucking, and then that it's crazy. After that, it's like the air went out of the building. Like especially after that score too, when when you can't score the ball, dog. When you can't score the ball from the 3 yard line, all air out.
Kind of
That was our
Team
chance
Manners, my
for
dude,
the
man.
game.
Always wonderful. Always good to see you in the chat, bro. Thank you, man, for being here.
Big chance to steal the game right there. We couldn't, dog.
Panico Lima, what's up, man? AP, what? What do you guys think about how I'm feeling right now? It's
It
probably
went
gonna
off.
go away.
It went
You know,
off.
it's probably gonna go away and I might cool off a little bit, but I focused on his demeanor, and I focused on what he's doing, and I'm like, I'm just tired of this shit, man. Because you usually don't win the coaching battle between Andy Reid. He's a brilliant man, but he makes it look so easy. Milka Beasy, what's up, man? It makes it look so easy. But it looked like he had a
What would
rough
you
time.
say? But what would you say his biggest mistakes were today? AP's biggest mistakes today. AP's specifically AP's biggest mistakes today.
Not being aggressive in the red zone areas. Not being aggressive, period. You have to be aggressive, period. Max was totally cut out that game. He got some a guy like Max. So we think that Max is so defensive player of the year ish. He would be making sacks no matter who was punching him. The best do that, Gabe. You know that. The best do that. And he
I know,
was
but what,
you didn't hear him. But what he did, his time management was bad, his timeouts was bad again. He left them with way too much in the beginning of the half. At the end of the half, left them with way too much time kicking that field goal. Even though, the penalty happened and we were back again. That came back in the second half, the penalties. As soon as, like we talked about on the phone call, was that Studios, what's up, man? Milka Beasy, my
Milka
face,
Beasy.
831 Raider, Money Chuck, what's up? We need a lot of that shit. May Spitfire, how you doing, miss? Yeah, so good surprise. I don't care if it was a blowout or a 1 point win, man. I just wasn't happy. Cali checking in here from Sacramento. What's up, Cotton Cali? 916.
I'm not
Sacramento,
I'm
welcome.
not happy with
Um,
AP, but I also don't
Apocalypse,
think
what's
that
up?
don't think that the answer is to fire AP.
I'm not saying I'm firing him right now.
I don't think it's to fire him even after the offseason. Like it's let him see what him and Telesco could do with that money, and then whatever draft pick they end up with, let them see what they could do. If the season starts off like that, shit, who gives a fuck? Fire them during the season if you have to. But I think
But he's
you
not
have to.
Telesco's guy, Gabe. You got to factor that.
But Telesco, it doesn't matter though because Telesco wasn't Telesco wasn't brought here. I think they made that specifically clear to him. That's why they hired him after that. He's not going to be because of his fucking specifically record with over there having his fucking I think his input with hiring the Staleys and all of them over there that they're not going to give him a fucking opportunity to hire the coach. That's up to Mark Davis. I think Mark Davis will make that chance. And I think if the only reason that we would have a different head coach is if Tom Brady's convincing him otherwise. But I think right now the only I would say it's Telesco's and AP's until because Telesco doesn't have no fucking Telesco's not a guy that's going to be I would say has the benefit of the doubt over AP so much because what we like he's still also a guy that could have had a lot done this offseason too. You know what I mean? To be helping this team out. So I don't think that one's over the other. I think they both go hand in hand, and I think they both have a chance to either right the ship or you know what I mean at the end of this offseason with what they're building. You know what I mean? Because I think Mark Davis has already kind of alluded to it with you know what I mean, saying that they it looks like they have a plan and they're executing it, well, whatever that means. I think that because that's in the midst of losing. So I think Mark Davis saying that I don't know if it's alluding to them tanking or whatever. I don't believe in that, whatever, but I do believe in that he's going to give them their opportunity to make to at least see out that plan for at least for the offseason. And if they don't start right, it can get really, really fucking that seat can get really, really hot during the season really quick. You know what I mean? Because I think there's gonna be with Tom Brady in the building and shit like that. There's gonna be a lot of dudes in the waiting. So, but I do think that they gave Antonio Pierce and fucking Telesco for sure. Them two. As far as the rest of the guys, I don't know about Patrick Graham. I think he's gonna have no choice but to stick around if that's what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna end up. So I don't think they go. I don't think they go a different way in defensive coordinator if they're able to keep fucking Patrick Graham. But for sure, if they bring in a quarterback, they have to get another offensive coordinator. I think that's mandatory. That's like they say, Mando. That's fucking Mando. If they get a quarterback, they're going to have to. If they get a brand new quarterback, a first round pick, they're going to have to bring in a brand new offensive coordinator and somebody that's familiar with these college type players. You know what I mean? I think somebody that's innovative and shit like that. Which I think that's the next move. I think that's part of their plan. I think, and that's why I'm willing to see that out. Like as much as I'm not liking the start of AP's career or whatever like that, I am still looking at the other thing that they're building for down the road. Or like it's another thing if AP and Telesco went out this offseason and signed a bunch of fools and and we were playing like this still and we were like, oh shit, we don't even have money for next year. We're gonna fucking probably suck. You know what I mean? We spend our money on a fucking different type of quarterback and we're paying him $50 million and we still suck. Like I think there's like I as much as I don't like it, I think that still that part of it is making me at least look at it in a different way. You know what I mean? Look at it. Okay, they're at least trying to build a team. You know what I mean? Because I, I'm I'm tired of saying it, bro. Like you're not gonna win in this league if you're going out and paying 60, 70 million dollars for a quarterback and you're not ready in a lot of other areas. You know what I mean? You have to be able to draft high that quarterback and that be the guy and have the money that they're gonna have available. So that's two things that they're gonna have going for them. Can they put it together? That's gonna be, I think, the deciding factor if they get fired or not. That's why I think that they're not in jeopardy now.
I don't know, Gabe. I'm
That's just
just,
for me.
I'm just
That's just my
I'm
take. But
done, bro. I'm done. That's why I
with
said
Tom
what I
Brady in the
said. I'm
building,
done, dude.
but with
There's
Tom
no
Brady in the
accountability.
building,
There's no accountability. Just blaming and excuses. And maybe it's just me, bro. But if you like people giving you excuses, that's just. You know he has to say what he needs to say. You can't do it out. You can't put it out in the open. You keep stuff like that in the locker room. I know that. But to tell the media that basically it's execution, our offensive coordinator is okay, this and
I
that.
don't think he
When
said
you
our
hit the
offensive
red zone,
coordinator is okay. I
what
don't
when
think
you
he said
hit,
our offensive coordinator okay.
well, then say it. Then say
He
it
didn't say it,
or
but
do
I think he
something
said,
about it.
but
Say it or
execution
do
is still
something
part of
about
the
it.
problem. Execution is still part of the problem. So he's not lying there. I'm saying, but I don't think he said that our offensive coordinator is doing right. But I don't think it's gonna do for him. I think right now it's not gonna do him any favors to throw Getsy under the bus where he already sucks. If you fucking balls up into a fucking shout like Getsy's a waste of fucking for real is a waste of space. He has to. I think what AP needs to do or something like that is like I don't know, man. Like if they're not gonna be able to fire him or whatever, like exactly what Stefanski did. You know what I mean? He did it to himself. You know what I mean in Cleveland, but he gave up play calling duties to the actual offensive coordinator. Like he needs to be like, hey, you know what? Play calling duties are going to fucking Marvin Lewis this week. Somebody, you know what I mean? Like, but because it's just I don't know his gets his fucking play calling and all that shit. It just becomes too fucking predictable, dog. Too fucking predictable.
Well, I didn't expect 3 runs in a row, so I don't know. I figured he was somewhat better than that, but You know, if you lose yardage and
Run,
you're handing off
run fast.
and you're handing off the ball in shotgun without doing RPO, then that's when you don't when you're not running the ball well anyways. It's just asinine to me. It's insane. Nobody would do that. You're not catching anybody off guard. You're not gonna out trick Spagnola. He knows all the tricks in every book. And you think that this is a popularity contest? I'm smarter than Spags is because I scored one touchdown against him on 3 runs. No, you didn't gain a fucking yard, bro. And 4 rushes, nothing. You could say, oh, it was a good punt. They got it at the 2, and then they drive all that way and get one of them on one of those, or did they punt it? And then we
Which
went
one?
back and got nothing again.
Yeah, no, it was just
That's
you know,
that's
and you
what
know what the crazy thing is too, like,
pisses me off,
and you
bro.
haven't seen any at all. Like they don't give like these quarterbacks have no fucking like right there. You see everybody like super stack the box. Why don't you fucking like audible out of it, and you're already in the shotgun, spread it out a little bit to where, you know what I mean? You have more space in the middle or something like that. But it's just no creativity in this offense. Like it's just not given to the fucking, it's not practice or anything like that, which that I could throw like on the play calling and all of that shit too, the offensive coordinator, offensive scheme and the fucking head coach. But it's crazy, bro. It's just something that's I haven't seen that shit like to where I I haven't remember the last time where you can't get a fucking yard, dog. Like after a fucking big play like that. Like after the momentum has changed so much, you would expect, damn, they were gonna score on the first play because of the momentum. Like they felt the momentum. You know what I mean? Like that momentum would carry on, but they
I
couldn't
would have
get fucking
rather. I just would have rather
yard.
him score a touchdown, bro. Fuck the offense. I would rather him just take it back, do a pick six.
Oh yeah,
I
that
was
would have been
hoping he would
awesome.
get in the end zone. I
Yeah,
have to
that
see
was
this
that would have
shit
been the best.
closer.
That's what I was saying too. Get it in, get in, get it in, get it in. That would have been the best. That would have been the best fucking thing, though, because that right there, fucking the narrative's different. You see what I mean? Just by that right there, because then you don't have this fucking this second guessing of fucking of all of these this literally the biggest goal line stand of the game. Like if that's a pick six instead of getting tackled at the 3, it's literally like a fucking different narrative because probably the Raiders go on to win. You know what I mean, right there. So it's like it's just fucking crazy, dog. The game of football, dog. But I do understand, dog, that people are fucking, get are frustrated with AP and they want him fired. They just or not even just frustrated. They just want him gone already. But I'm not happy with anything that for sure. Like that the any production that this team is giving because this is not what we were fucking. This is not what we were fucking expecting, dog. So without the excuses and all of that shit, like I honestly do think though that they, I don't know if they fucking just pulled a fast one, not fast one on us, but they sold us the season to, you know what I mean, one season too soon to where like they knew that they were gonna do something like this, dog. Where
Wouldn't you be
because
pissed off
the
at that game?
money,
But wouldn't
because
you
the
be pissed
money,
off at that?
yeah, for sure, but because like the money. That's too much fucking money. I've never fucking. I don't remember the last time the Raiders had over 100 fucking $1 million available and a possible fucking top pick, bro. Because it looks like we're gonna be bad. You know what I mean? We're gonna be a pretty bad team. So, are we going to be able to execute that this offseason right, dog? Because shit, man, like it's a lot of people I know are fucking not holding their breath because they've been holding their shit. They've been
Mm-hmm.
all that, you know what I mean? All of the bad decisions that this fucking, organization has made over the last fucking 2 decades. But I just think that with at least with, and again, I'm not gonna say Brady's gonna be the biggest influence in that fucking draft room or whatever, but I think that he's for sure going to be a big reason why. we're at least going to get our quarterback of the future. I think we're going to be able to fucking stop fucking thinking about that for at least for a little bit now, because I think we're gonna pick him now. That if he pans out, I don't know, because like, you know what I mean, because there's still a lot of things that we have to fix in other fucking facets of this fucking team. But like, I do think that we are gonna get our quarterback in the draft. I
Well,
do think
yeah,
are gonna get our
we have
quarterback. Yeah,
what
but I
yeah,
think it's just,
and
what are we gonna do
what
with the
was the
money? What are we gonna do with that fucking money to build the
what
offensive
was the
line to
thing with putting it in fucking Ritter, whatever his name is, for one play? What the fuck was that?
I have
That
no fucking idea, bro. I think he was gonna run like it looked, because when they hiked it, he was gonna run a read option. I guess because of his athleticism, or I think they have more. They had more fucking more. I guess they have more confidence in him running the ball as a quarterback. They must have more, because I think he's just a little bit bigger, stronger. He looks a little bit bigger, stronger. But that's for sure what they were gonna run. They were gonna run like a read option. But what's up, Alfakasi? But yeah, that was,
Bavagazi, happy
I don't know what the
Monday,
fuck,
bro.
I don't know what the point of it though was. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was.
They
I
were
was like,
getting
what
like,
the?
and what's crazy is like they were getting creative, a little creative, like fuck it, like that's what you know. You see teams kind of doing in the first quarter when they're running a double reverse and shit like that. And even though they're not getting big time yards, they're getting yards though, right? It's like, but then they start going to this back. They go back to the second half where it's back to this same old fucking run, pass. Like it's just like, what are you fucking doing, dude? Like, come on, bro. Like you were, why can't you? What is the scary part of that shit? Like, shit, man, you're a 2-5 team,
Get aggressive, right? Get aggressive.
and it's
And
just
then
like
get more aggressive than it was than creative.
they
You
put the
know,
fucking camera up there, and it's like, and you see him, and it's like he's reading off the little fucking sheet. Like, damn, dude, like fucking, I don't know, man. The play calling was okay in the first half too. I was liking it. You know, that first quarter, I was like, damn, more than one fucking drive where we actually, you know, we're moving the ball and shit and getting, you know, Bowers the ball on third down, and Jacoby Myers was moving the chains, and you know what I mean. So it was like, okay, cool. But and then you know, they actually, you know, threw some fucking plays. One of them didn't work or whatever. You know, a couple of them didn't work, or a couple of them only got like 4 or 5 yards, but they were on first down where, you know, they were getting 5 yards, which is still good. You know what I mean, on first down, but they went away from it. They went totally away from that and got fucking like to this super conservative offense again, dog, and it just never took another chance. And you can see it. That's why they only were able to get 28 fucking yards from that point on.
that's the shit I don't like seeing. You know, we got great pick to pick position. That means you ain't watching the game, man. Remember, you know, young DB 94. Welcome to the show. Sub to Raider Nation Live. Me, Coach Gravy, and Gabe 420. Um, I just don't like hearing that shit. You know, we got
It's
a good draft
it's
pick
so
coming.
frustrating.
We got a grip of games left, and then we could lose all of them. And other teams are worse than us. So there's five other
How
teams. So what
many?
do we pick for six? You
Well,
know, the
right now
Saints are
it's,
in there. The Carolinas in there. They're fucking. You know, I don't know if New England will get a quarterback, but they pulled one out today. You know, we can't even pull a win out of our ass, bro. We can't even do that.
fucking the Jets
We
lost
keep
again too.
turning. And then what the hell? What happened to Bowers, man? What
I
happened
know
to
the
Bowers?
first. That's what I'm saying. Like the first half, they were using him, and then it just they could not, like their whole offense. They were finding ways to fucking use him that first half through those first drives. But after that, it's just they got, like I'm telling you, that the offense just got way too predictable, and they started doing what they always do, and it just fucking putting Mumford at receiver. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
That was I didn't even want to talk about that. I get so fucking pissed off. I just want to end the show with that. This is crazy. And what the fuck? What clicked in your fucking head in practice to say, "Oh, let's throw this fucking 320 pound guy out there"? It might rattle fucking uh, Andy Reid and fucking he call a timeout or something. I don't know what the fuck that was, dude. Not only let's talk about the bad things. You sucked at third downs for one. You didn't have a running game again. We haven't had a 100-yard rusher in all these games, right? We haven't had a
Yeah,
300-yard passer
our closest. Well,
last week.
Madison has been
He
close twice. He's been close to 100 yards twice, but yeah, he's the only one that's been.
okay.
I mean, he couldn't get nothing going today.
Okay. You had 5 or 6 targets to a promising baller in your tight end in the first half of this game, and then
Jacoby Myers too was balling
then and
too.
then didn't get any. I don't even. Yeah, he started coming on when uh, when Kansas City was playing, prevent D. He started getting
Who?
those outs and all that. Bowers, he got a couple of passes at the end
Oh
of the
yeah, yeah.
game, I believe. But then you finally realize, oh, I have to go back to this guy now. What happened in the third quarter? Right off the bat, the decision making. But
Or
see,
or
our
but
head
why not
coach,
even like why
our
not even
head
do
coach
some
is not
crazy
even
shit
fucking
like
saying nothing, bro. Our head coach is agreeing with this dude. Is saying,
what I mean?
okay,
Like
let's do it. Let's do it. He's happy with not letting Bowers get any attempts through two full quarters, just about.
like I think like for in order for this fucking you have to go up to fucking Getsy and be like, hey bro, next time we're in the fucking red zone, I don't give a fuck what you do. One of those plays has to be drawn up for fucking Bowers. Like no matter what, one of these plays has to be designed for Bowers. If not
He went
fucking
up.
a
He
couple.
went up and snatched the
It's like,
ball. He went up and
what are
snatched the
you
ball
doing,
from
dude? How are
McDuffie.
you not exactly? How are you not giving that dude a chance? That's why like you wait till fucking fourth down to throw it, and they send everybody at you, and you get sacked. Like that should have been like on your first or second down, dog, and it should have been a fade to Bowers or something like that. Like there's no, I just think
First down.
there's no creativity in the offense. There's just no. I mean, there was. You seen it in the first fucking couple quarters. You seen it in the first quarter and a half. You seen a couple like you seen some creativity, and then it just goes a fucking way. He forgets the fucking like, oh, I can't. Like it's like he can't run a fucking that's a same play out of a different fucking set, so they won't call it again because he's scared to call it because they might you know he could only run it out of one set or something. I don't know what the fuck it is, dog, but like it's just what happens. It's for like the past 3 or 4 games now, like, and they talked about it even in the fucking game today too. The scripted fucking plays are
Look
all we've
good.
been look good. We look fucking good. Like even today, like past even like the first quarter, like even in our second drive, you know what I mean? Like we were looking good. And then it just goes totally away. And it goes to shit. Like what the fuck goes what happens? Do you forget like, or do you turn into a fucking little kid, or did somebody give you those fucking plays, or what happened? Like why can't you adapt during the game, bro? Like what the fuck is wrong with Getsy? Like I don't know what it is. What's the issue, bro?
And I'll say that I've argued with this with Lowe. As he was right. Lowe was right. The dude don't make adjustments. Like I said in the chat. I don't know if it was All Eyes or somebody where they did a double reverse and smack right into fucking Chris Jones. Who leaves Chris Jones?
No, that was the double reverse got 6 yards. It was the jet sweep.
End around. It was an end around. Okay,
No,
so
it was a jet
who
sweep.
leaves?
It was a jet sweep, right?
Who
It was another jet sweep that they ran right there, but they let fucking Chris Jones like unfucking
who
block. Like,
does
come
that?
on, bro. Come on.
How
What do
could
you
you not
do?
account for that guy? I know he moved around a little bit, but you got to call a timeout or something. Minshew should call a timeout. This guy's open. Change the
That's what I'm
play.
saying. Even on the double reverse, that was like on first down, and they got 6 yards. That's not bad. Like I know whatever it's a fucking a double reverse and all of that shit for fucking 6 yards, but even 6 yards on first down, that's still cool. You know what I mean? Because you're getting second and short. You know what I mean? But when you go away from that and then you just start lining up and you thinking you're just more of a fucking power team and you're just gonna run these plays down and you think you're just gonna get it when they just keep stopping you and stopping you, and it's just no creativity after that, bro. And it's just no, I don't know what the fuck happens, bro, but it's just that's the frustrating part
He even did
because the
something out the
defense.
norm. He even did something out the norm, low. I mean, Gabe, and put a fullback back there
That's what
and
I'm
still
saying.
lost yardage. And still lost
Like,
yardage.
like they could have put fucking Bowers at fucking fullback or something like that and made him run a play out of the fucking on one of those goal line plays. Like, why don't you? How,
Let
how are
him
you
run the
not
ball.
creative like that? Like, what are you not? How are you not doing that? You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why he was doing that shit in college. Like, fuck, man, if that's what you want to see, if he could do, if you want to see if he could be that type of player too, and he has been that type of player, and not one play is drawn up for him in the fucking in those three.
He was gone in the second half, bro. I don't know how that happens. First play, first down. I'm gonna get a deep one to. I'm gonna get a deep one to
And then
Bowers down the
fucking
seam.
Minshew with that fumble, dog. Like, come on, bro. Hold the
It took,
fucking
that's what
ball,
started. That's what
man.
started it all, bro. That's what started to come.
Hold
That's what
the
started the.
fucking ball, bro. Like, come
And
on.
he didn't even. The dude didn't even touch the ball, bro. He lost it because he was around his thighs. He lost the ball. He just reached out and the ball came out.
Ah,
He didn't
that
even
shit
get
was
hit.
frustrating,
He didn't
bro.
do nothing. He just
Those
stretched
two,
out.
those two things were very frustrating. Like that fumble because it was in our fucking territory, and that goal line stand. Like that shit right there cost us the game. Those two fucking big time things cost us the game.
I would say the two red zone plays,
Yeah, the red zone
two
stand, the
red
whole that
zone
whole series,
issues,
that whole series in the red zone after the pick and the fumble
and
because that's
what did I
literally a
say?
turnover. That's literally
Yeah,
that's a turnover on downs. They got fucking
yeah.
4 plays. You couldn't get it. It's a turnover.
You pinned them back. You pinned them back to the two. Could have got a safety. One of them was holding close to the line of scrimmage. They called it right, but
They called it
you know
right.
you had
That was
them.
right.
You had them there. That's when they punted, but you had them back there again, and
No,
they
and
got
then
a first
another
down.
one too where we still had them within one score, third and fucking 16, and or third and 12, and Mahomes picks up 14 yards running.
Mhm. That dude is so a shoelace away from crossing the line of scrimmage, bro. They give him a lot. They give Mahomes a lot, bro.
No, what I'm saying is that, but on third and 12, dog, that was a big fucking play too. Third and fucking 12, dog, and
You, you can
you're still within one score. They're gonna make them punt, and you still have a very good chance because it was still like 3-4 minutes, like like 5 or 6 minutes left or something like that before they even went up again. You know what I mean? And you still fucking and he gets picks up 14 yards rushing, dog. Like, come on, bro. Like that is
yeah,
they
and
were.
he did that how many times? What, 2 times, 3 times?
But third and 12. That was a big backbreaker too.
What
But
else did
yeah,
you?
man, I'm fucking beat the fuck up today. To tired too, man. I know we were only gonna go an hour, or I don't know, fucking, but I gotta go fucking work early as fuck in the morning. I mean, I'm
Gave that
still
too.
fucking not too bad, but I'm still not feeling. I'm feeling bad. I mean, because I know I'm gonna get shit from my cousin and a couple other actually two of my cousins that are Chiefs fans, but Fuck them. Fuck them
Then did
both if
they
they're watching.
did they watch the show where they said "fuck you guys"? Did you
I don't know, dog,
on
but
Thursday?
I told him on Saturday when I seen him, I told him, "Fuck you." I told him he had his Kansas City Chiefs flags on his fucking truck, and I said, "It's a fucking what the fuck is that fucking stupid ass truck right there, dog?" And he's like, "That's my truck." He's like, "I hadn't seen his truck before, but I knew it was his." And he's like, "Yeah, well, you like the flags?" I was like, "Nah." It's like that makes your fucking truck look like shit. I was like, "I'm gonna go kick that shit." Just play with them, bro. I was like,
The value of your vehicle just dropped down $10,000.
yeah.
You wearing this shit.
Yeah, I was
All
like, you
lies,
fucking.
not liquor store chicken is way better than Jack Jones, bro. Way better.
Hey,
But
Tyree did
anyways,
have
guys,
a okay game. Hey, Tyree, at least number 9 had a good game.
one sack, bro.
He was in there
That's
a couple
it.
times though, even in that one play too right after where they like they caused the interception. He was right there too. Like his hand was
Yeah,
right there to cause like I know fucking it
he's
was
always right
Jenkins
there.
that got it. Jenkins that got it, but he was right there to like in fucking Mahomes' face too. So like I mean, I hope it continues. I really do hope it continues, but I mean that it's still a long way to
Being
go for
right
him.
there, game with Tyree Williams, with number 9, of being right there was a stat. He'll be all pro, bro.
Still a long way to go though. Still a long fucking way to go. He needs to fucking do like that every game. At least have that type of stat line every game for the rest of the year.
That'd be
Then
great.
we can start talking.
That'd be great. Prove me wrong, Tyree. Prove me wrong. Big ups to my boy Drew. He finally got a win on fantasy with my players that I traded him. So, see, I convinced you. I suckered you, but I convinced you. But we this was going to be a short one, guys. Me and Gabe are tired. Um, looks like
These
Lo ain't
Raiders
gonna
got me
make it.
tired. Fucking Raiders got me fucking tired.
I know if you guys get drained after my emotions were high because I didn't think it was going to be like this.
For
So
reals.
if you
That's
want
true.
some
That's
money,
true.
hey, 7 points took the under. You got some spread. You know me, got some bread to spend at the casino, bro. So how'd you do on your bets, Gabe?
Not too good this weekend. I only won like I actually didn't lose, but I came out like a little bit even, which I don't consider that a win at all because I put a lot of bets in. I should have won a lot of money, but to come out even, I was cool. But whatever, I should have won more.
Hunter Biggs, I don't blame Mark Davis at all for this, dude. He he makes money for this team. That's all he should do. And he brings us in what we want. He gave us the coach we wanted. He gets us the players we want. He doesn't have a problem with signing players that we want. So it's not his fault. It has nothing to do with what is on the field. I'm pretty sure he wasn't happy seeing what he's seeing out in the stands. I'm sure he wants different, but it's not his fault. It's the head coach. It's the coaches all in all, and what's going on how the team is playing.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
JPJ JPJ played a little bit center today, didn't he?
Did he? No, it was just that they look too much alike, dog. Fucking him and fucking because one wears 58, one wears 68. But
Uh,
and then their jerseys are all scrunched up and shit, both of them. So you can't really tell
I
the
thought
six
he
to
was
the five.
walking like him. I thought James he must try to be like him then because he's walking like him and shit. He got 2 penalties in a row, two really costly penalties. JPJ, but he's a young player. He's thrown out there, so he's doing all right to me. For me, I don't have no problem with him. Glaze is he's doing all right for me. Also, I'll give him a little bit of slack.
Hmm.
But the rest of them, there's no excuse. Even the coaches, that's all around. I don't
All around.
expect. I don't expect. I'm different. And I ain't gonna come off of it. That I if this lasts long, I don't want it around anymore. I expect AP to be not here next year. If it goes on and on and on, and we lose like fucking the rest of our games, I don't care what position we draft in. I don't give a fuck. I'm just it's not gonna work for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. That's just the way I feel right now. I'm not mad because of this game. The game was, you know, I was astonished that it was only 7 points, but they got us. We did the same thing that we always do, and it's not coached out of them. Hang on to the fucking football. So every time this guy is in there, he doesn't hang on to football. So we're gonna see the other guy come in here, the new guy we got. What's next? Are we gonna keep him around for 2 more weeks to see if Aiden O'Connell's ready, throwing on a bad hand, and have him watch him throw 3 picks in one game because he's not ready? What's next? Who are you gonna blame that on? You know, I
It's
don't know,
true.
Gabe. I don't want to be saying this, man. I don't want to be saying this, but it's true.
It's true
It's
though.
true. You got faith, bro. You got the faith. I haven't lost my faith in this team. It's
Nah,
just
nah. The
the
fate. I've
the
already told
decision
you we suck.
the
I think we
decisions
suck.
that are being made, the
I
decisions that
think
we're making are bad, bro.
I think we do. We're not a good team though too though right now. Like constructed, we're not a good team, man. And the thing is, yeah, we're gonna fucking have to. I think we have the ammo to do it, but we have to put that stuff. We have to put those resources in the right places, dog. Like we have to. If not, we're going to be going through this shit for years to come, dog. Like this is the year that we're set up to maybe do something in the off season where a lot of other teams have went this route and fixed their teams pretty quick, pretty damn quick. You know what I mean? Pretty fucking quick. Like the most fucking the I think the most fucking the most recent examples you can point to are fucking the Texans and the fucking and now the fucking Washington Commanders. You know what I mean? Those are two of the fucking of the organizations that you could see that if you put the right resources in the right places and you build around, like say you go get that quarterback of the future, that you do go get say a Cam Ward or Shador, and you build an offensive line around them and you get them a fucking whatever with the money that you have available, a fucking receiver or something like that, whatever, you know what I mean? Like I think that there's a lot of examples from very recent history, though, that this team can turn it around. But like I said, those there's gonna be some very very fucking important decisions to make, dog. And like the money's there, and I think that the way we're playing and where I think we're gonna end up because of I just don't think we're good enough. I think we're gonna have a position. We're gonna be in position to draft well, to draft high, and to use that money in to help out this team very like and get us on the right track very soon. But it's to be seen, bro.
Okay, we're saying that I don't see Carolina. I see Carolina getting a quarterback, and right now it looks like they're the number one pick. And then I see the Saints there too. Maybe they might be tired of DC, but
Well, they just they got a quarterback too, no?
who
Ritter,
he got put into the other Fresno
Rattler,
State quarterback.
Rattler.
Yeah, but he went in today too. And he sucked. He got taken out. They
Yeah,
put
but I
Hefner in there.
mean, we still have
See,
to play the
so
Saints too.
the two
We have to play,
elite
hey, but we still have to play the Saints as well.
the
So,
two
what
elite
do you think
the
that
two
are
elite
you
quarterbacks
are you confident we're gonna beat the Saints or
right now. It'd be a good game.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like
They scored
there's
two fucking points they scored 5 points for 3 quarters, bro. 3.5 quarters, they scored 5 points
That's what I'm saying. It's like
with two quarterbacks. Thank God we're not like that.
I just don't think we're gonna be in a good position to draft. Dog. I think we're gonna be in top five. I do think we're gonna be in top
But
five.
these two, but let's say we're top five, and these two teams need quarterbacks, right?
Who?
The Saints, because that's what projected is. What the projections are. We're at 6 or 5 or something like that right now. Now, Carolina's first. They're going to get a quarterback. It's either going to be Cam Ward or Shadir. Okay, whoever's next that needs a quarterback is going to get Cam Ward or Shadir Sanders. That leaves us the two elite quarterbacks in college football are those two guys.
But that's we're it's like you said. There's still a lot of football left, bro, and there's only we're not. We only have 2 wins. We only got 2 wins.
Dude, I don't think we're gonna. I said we're probably like a 4 or 5 win team.
I don't even know about that right now. That's why I'm
Oh,
saying if we like we are do I don't even know about that right now, dog, because we don't have the personnel to win. Like our offensive
so
line
we
is
stay when we
still.
stay with two when we stay with 2 wins, dude. You think AP should still have his job?
I mean, if it's part of the fucking plan that they're trying to do, like to get this coach. I mean, not to get this coach, to get their guy at quarterback. I mean, I wouldn't like. I hate the fact that we're losing all these games, but shit, man. Like I said, without no sacrifice, I guess there's not gonna be no fucking moving forward. So I don't know if they're sacrificing this
And
year, but
they ain't
I
spending
don't
no money.
see us. That's why I don't see us making any significant moves where like guys get released or we could be trading for people or something like that to like preserve fucking stuff when guys were getting hurt early. Like we weren't picking up phone calls to make like these drastic moves. We were getting guys off the street that were like what I mean, practice squad off of practice squads like that because we're not. I don't think that we're it's not with they're not it's not in their plan to be losing, but they're not going to waste any money or any resources on this year. You see that clearly.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna you don't see that they're gonna waste any resources on this year. Like right now, like you've seen it throughout the whole from the season started to now. Like they haven't made any like they could have helped out their offensive line because I think there's some guys out there that they could have probably called and brought in or something like that, or they could have helped out their fucking their the defensive end position because Ngakwe was out there like that, and they re-signed somebody. You know what I mean? Like you seen guys out there that are now right now on teams like I seen Devin White on the fucking on the Texans today. Devin White making plays. You know what I mean? Because they picked up the phone and called them because they're in the business of right now because they're already in the business of winning right now. They're like a good team. So I think they're not going to waste any resources, even though we do have money. They could have went to go do those things. But I think everything is being pushed into this big offseason where I think that's where they're going to make most of their moves, which
So
sucks
you
for us,
think
dog, because the
so
fan
you
base,
think
we're
you
such a
think it's
shitty
good
year.
business? You think it's good business for us or fair to us, Gabe? That or does it
But
even matter for to us that they're doing this and then they go to podiums and nonchalantly say, "Oh, it's execution. We did some things well, but it's this, it's that." That's bullshit, bro. That's
the thing
fucking
is
with
though,
your
that we're
fan
not
base.
gonna. But the thing is though, we're not gonna get any better. Like if you don't do this right now, we're not gonna get any better because we're gonna be like last year, where we won a couple too many games, and then look at what we did. We took ourselves out of the fucking to draft any fucking quarterback, even Penix. You know what I mean? We took ourselves out of the position to draft any fucking quarterback. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't trade the wins that we got last year. You know what I mean? Like that. I'm never gonna trade any wins, but we fucked up our draft position with some of those wins. You know what I mean? And I just don't think like at the end of the day, this might be a blessing in disguise, bro. Like to be that's the biggest thing I could tell you. Like that's of the it's gonna be like a bittersweet thing where we're losing games right now, but it's going to get us the guy that we want.
I'm so
Because I
getting
don't want to win
shut up.
4 or 5 games. I don't want to win 4 or 5 games and then be the eighth pick, and then you're fucking shit out of luck again. Because there's not as many quarterbacks this year. So at 8 is almost the equivalent of being at 13 last year. So that's why I'm saying, like, 4 or 5 games this year, what is that going to do for you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been saying that. That's what I'm saying now.
We need a high pick.
You're
That's why I'm
saying it with
saying,
me.
like, and that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I think that's, it's not in the plan of like tanking or anything, but I think that they're not doing anything to where they're gonna see what they have with what they have right now, and then they're gonna make the major moves in the off season. They already know that they don't have the personnel to fucking to win this year. So next year you have the MO to do it. Like, and I think there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, dog. Like next year is officially fucking, the last year, AP is on contract. So I mean, if he makes it past what some fans would say, like that they don't deserve, he don't deserve, like, but if he starts the next season, he will definitely be on the hot seat since day one, since game one, because he has all the ammo during this off. I think he's gonna have all the ammo during this off season.
Now, let me tell you something, Raider Paul. I hear what people say about you, bro, on other shows. We're not that way. We have respect for people around here.
Yeah, we
But
just suck,
let
man.
let me just let me just tell you something about what
Come here,
what football
come
players. I don't know if you ever played, but you cannot tell me that you're gonna go inside that locker room and lie to a player and tell them, "Hey, let's let's tank, forget this season, forget whatever." And those guys that have 1 year contracts on that team, they have to look for an employment next year. You cannot tell me that anybody could go in there and say, "Don't do your job." That is out of the question. So quit saying that, bro. You could think yourself that we're tanking in your own head, but nobody else is going to agree with you. And if they do, they've never played a down of football or never won in football. You're just losing. You lose. Never won championship. Never did shit. So you cannot tell any football player at any level, unless they're peewees and having fun and all this bullshit, that tank so we can get the next guy to replace you. So they ain't gonna do it, bro. They ain't gonna do it. So I'm just in it like that. But we don't hear it. We don't say that. You like saying it. That's why people talk about you the way they do. They disrespect you
here.
like that on their shows. You don't have to
This is
listen to it or pay attention to it. But if you like hearing that, then go ahead and say it. But I'm always gonna disagree with you. And I'm pretty sure Gabe has played football. He's
I
lost
think
probably he lost many games. I don't know if Lowe's played ball
not that
before.
many, not that many, not that many.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Ain't nobody gonna admit that my coach came up to me, and if they did, I wouldn't want to play with them no more.
Now
I
the
would
thing
want
is, like, yeah, like it's just I understand, like, the the popular thing maybe to say is like, and shit, the best probably thing to do is to tank, but I don't think, like, when especially what you've seen today, the like I think the defense was out there trying to win the game. You've seen the pick and all of that shit. It's just we're not good enough. It's just we suck. I don't think and it's
to.
just that, and that's the only thing I would say. Like, you don't always have to be like fuck, like, and I see fucking, I see you fucking Raider Paul. That is just, you always be like, you always want to be the contrary guy. You know what I mean? The fucking guy on the other foot. You know what I mean? Like, I told
No,
you
you do
this,
it for if you like people talking about you, bro. But
but hey, fuck
I'm
it,
just saying,
hey,
hey, bro, you it doesn't bother me if you say it. You're not gonna get me mad or anything. But I just gave
fuck
you
it.
I just gave you something good, so now you're telling me my name in their mouth. We must be doing something good. Okay, so you're just a troll then. That's what you are. You're just
I mean,
trolling to get people
I mean,
talking
that's what
about
you
you.
want. I mean,
That's
yeah, if
fine.
that's your, if that's
We
what you
just won't
want,
talk
that's
about you then.
no, if that's what you want, then that's cool. I mean, fuck it, like that's what you like doing. You know, getting the people in the fucking chat riled up. Fuck it, hey, fuck it. I mean, it gets the chat moving. Fuck it, argue with the
But I
chat.
tell
Fuck
you
it, I
what,
don't give a fuck.
you ain't gonna tell nobody. You ain't gonna tell nobody to quit something. And what if it was you? You sound like a quitter.
Nah, I'm not. That's what I'm
So
saying. Like, I don't care what like people say. Like, if that's your opinion of the team, fuck it. I mean, I know you don't feel like that. I know that you just want to get under people's skin. I know that's what it is, but I mean, because I know you don't feel like people don't fucking really go into the fucking, especially you're not gonna go into the locker room and tell a guy like Max, like, hey, dog, we're gonna go tank and we're gonna go lose some games, dog. You know what I mean? Like, nah, dog, like that's nah, we're not, But so that's why, but I do get you. I do get your fucking frustration with the team for sure. Yeah, fuck yeah.
yeah, I'm
I
gonna
get
talk. I'm gonna
everybody's
keep
frustration
talking.
with
It's
that
my
shit.
fucking show, ready, Paul. Keep coming back, bro. Say what you want.
Yeah, it's just I just don't like. I would hate for them fucking to actually be like that and then like you know what I mean, go out there and be like, fuck, it's like they're actually tanking dog. That should be fucking some embarrassing shit, dog, because that's not a thing you want to hear on the team, dog. Like I just I just don't think we're good enough this year. I don't think we're good enough, and I don't think that we are also not in the business of helping out like the through any avenues of like fucking free agency or anything like that during the season. Like you could have seen, you could have got brought in some help with all the injuries, but they're loading up with money and trying to, I guess, at least see what they can do. If they can fucking pull out some types of wins with this roster, so be it. But I think they also know that like, yeah, we're not gonna tank, but we're not gonna win too many games with this roster. You know
Daniel
what I mean?
Martinez. Man, Daniel Martinez just said what I said right now. He's a real one. Welcome, Daniel Martinez. He should
We
have
have to
called
get our
you.
guy to. We have to get our guy. I mean, and the best way to get our guy to is gonna be to what you would say like the equivalent of tanking. So I get the fucking the sentiment. I guess like that would be the best thing technically to do because that would put you in the best position to get your guy. But I just think it's gonna happen fucking by default anyway, dog, because we just suck.
Like,
So
quit saying it. We're losing anyway. It's like, you're right in a sense, but we're just not doing what you say we're doing. We're doing it. We're not doing it on purpose.
yeah, I just think we just suck. Which is I mean, one way or another, it's still fucked up.
Mhm.
Either way you look at it, it's still fucked up. But yeah, um, I don't know what to tell you guys, man. The chat, fucking, it's always gonna be Raider. It's always gonna be Raider, fucking till we die, man. You know what I mean? But we got the Bengals this week. You know what I mean? They're a struggling team too. We're going to Cincinnati, so we'll see that. We'll see. We'll see what that shit it's all about. But
They
no
got a
matter
loss.
what,
They got a loss today too, and they play like shit.
yeah, no matter what, dog, like it's gonna be Raider Nation till we die, dog. Like you know what I mean. No matter what, like I'm still gonna go wear my fucking Raider jersey next week and watch them and fucking and cheering them on, dog, when they fucking play when they play the Bengals. You know what I mean? So it's like nothing's gonna keep me from watching the Raider games on Sundays. Like, but this shit does gotta change, dog. Like, and I do get your guys' fucking your frustrations, dog. But hopefully we have this. This isn't just some fucking window dressing again, dog. Like to where like they're just getting us happy with all this money, and then we don't fucking go get our fucking quarterback, and we just fucking trade everybody in the off season and blow up the fucking coaching staff again. And yeah, bro, like that's going to, I think, get a lot of people even further turned off on the fucking Raiders, dog. So I just think that shit has to turn out right for sure, man, because this is gonna be a big off season for the Raiders again. Every fucking
Another,
off season is big for the Raiders.
another 20, be 26 years since I say been happy with the fucking Raiders, bro.
Yeah.
26 years.
2016 was the closest one, man. 2016 was cool. We were there, and then fucking week fucking 15 or 16 breaks his fucking foot.
I don't know. I don't even know. We probably wouldn't even know we won that playoff game. We say we would have, but we never know.
I
Probably
don't
would have
know, man.
fucked up.
We had an aura that year, dog. I think we do. I don't know, man. I think we would have made a run that year. I don't know if we win the Super Bowl or anything like that, but we would have made. I think we would have fucking. There was a certain aura about that team, and when that shit happened, everything deflated.
Mm-hmm. That's what started
But
it.
yeah, man. I mean, Tuesday. Hopefully, we get low on the show. Talk a little bit more about today. Have his fucking thoughts on the show and shit like that. We'll turn the page, man. Turn the fucking page because this one's a fucking to the stupid ass fucking Chiefs. And
We
yeah,
might I reached out to Maine, and then we'll see if we can get Maine on Tuesday. I'd like to see his input
yeah, I want to talk
because
more about the Yankees too. Dog. Hopefully, we won this. We win the fucking World Series by then too. Dog. And I wear my Dodger hat.
the World Series fighting against the Monday night game. Huh? Who's playing tomorrow? Oh, I know
Uh,
it's Pittsburgh because I got
oh
Pickett's got to
yeah,
score 32 points to beat you tomorrow.
man,
He'll
that's not
get
gonna
it.
happen.
He'll get it. Watch.
That's not gonna
Game of his
happen.
life. Game of his life, bro. Wilson,
That's not
shit.
gonna
Watch.
happen.
We got Wilson now.
Done, gravy. 2 weeks in a row in two different leagues. You're gonna
Yeah,
go
dude.
down. Damn.
You're the only one that beat me.
2 weeks in a row. Gravy's gonna go down.
We should go. We should do a fantasy show, Gabe, me and you. Bring all the people that we have from our
Oh,
squad.
Giant Steelers. Giant Steelers.
I
That's a
got the
dumb game.
Steelers enough.
I'm gonna be watching the fucking World Series, though.
Well, let me tell you something. I have my grandson with me, right? So we went to my nephew's uh one of my nephew's birthday party. He's 2 years old, so I don't hang around with all them damn kids, dude. I'm with kids all day, every day. So he's just a little dude. The dudes from Toy Story were out there and costumed down, and we had tacos and shit. And then I got invited to go to the Fresno State game, but I can't walk. The way Fresno State Stadium is that you got to have to walk up this big old fucking hill.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit right now. So I I said nah. I could. So anyways, my wife was taking my grandson out to pumpkin patch, haunted houses and shit. And a good friend of ours, her little boy, they went. So they took off. They took off. But I was watching the game, and then we were gonna go get an ice cream, and then I was gonna take him home. So I was watching the game, and it was 4-1 the whole time. Well, before then, when she went to go pick up everybody and do all that shit, I went to the cigar lounge right here by my house to have a stogie and watch the game, right? So,
Yeah.
and I was watching the Boise game and all that. We were just chopping it up. So it was 4-1 the whole like 5 innings, right? And then the last inning comes up, and then
And now,
the Yankees started coming back,
yeah.
and so I come home. And then she goes, "You ready to go? You ready to go?" I go, "Nah." So then she gets pissed off and takes off, right? And then so I go, and I'm thinking to myself, if I step outside, the Yankees are gonna lose. I mean, if I the Yankees are gonna the Yankees are gonna lose. So what do, bro? I go outside. Dodgers come in. I go. She goes, "Who are you going for? The Dodgers, or the Yankees?" I go. Gabe likes the Dodgers, so I'll go for the Dodgers. But I started watching it because the game's been entertaining at the last inning. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
they were,
And
the
so
bases loaded, and they were down by two.
the bases were loaded, and I go, "Hey, the bases are loaded, man. I just wait 1 minute, like 1 minute." Nah, she was mad. She was tired. It was a long ass day for her. So she leaves. I see the tail lights leaving, and then he struck him out, and that was it. And he hit that pop fly,
Yeah, the pop
and that
fly.
was it.
Yep.
And
I was
then
like, yeah.
the game was
Ah,
all happy right now, dude. I thought you were gonna be over there, bro.
nah, 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 nah. If they come
Your
back for
brother,
game six,
oh, you so you good?
might not have to. They might not have to though. So I'll
You
be at
think
the
they're gonna get
parade.
three over there?
They only need two.
But you think the Yankees will get three over there?
Hell no.
Hmm.
The Dodgers are for sure getting one. Now, if they get, if they get two for sure, then I mean they're not coming back. But I think for sure they get one over there in New York. So if they come back if they only get one, then I'll go to game six and watch them win it in game six.
What are you gonna take out a loan on your house or what, to get a ticket over there? Or what?
For real, though.
Bro, tell me this. Tell me this. Okay, on game one, you know that Yankee dude, how he cut the ball and then went out. Was that game one or game two? Game one,
That's game
huh?
one.
It was game one. Did that dude picking him up with the glasses on? Did that fucker look like Low or what?
I didn't even see it, but I'll check it out
Check it out, bro. Check it out. Check it out. That motherfucker
I'll
looks
tell you
just
tomorrow.
like
I'll tell you
Low, bro.
tomorrow.
I go look at Low sitting in the front row of the fucking Dodger game. It's
Nah,
funny
but
as
if
fuck. I go,
it goes to game six, I'm going to.
how much they run? Go check, see how much the tickets are.
It's like 1,200 top deck.
Damn,
But
Gabe.
but if they come, my girl, I would tell my girl if they come back for game six, I'm going. And then my brother told his wife too, and then my nephew told his girl too. And I were like, and they're all like, "Yeah, you go ahead." And we each could buy one ticket. They said we're allowed to buy one ticket each. So
But what do they get? What do the
they're staying
wives get?
home. They stay home. We get to go to the World Series.
Shit, my wife said,
Dodgers.
"What are you gonna give me?"
We'll see that later. That's down the line. We'll know. We'll figure that out.
The see, mine. Dude, what do I want it right now? If you're going to the game, I want it
If
right
it's game six though, and it's 1,200, I'm for sure going because like, and we have a chance to fucking to clinch it. If we're up 3-2 and we're up and it's game six, yeah, for sure I'm going.
So I could just go to New York, bro. If you got
Nah,
three,
nah, nah,
back.
nah, nah. Fuck that, fuck that. They're
Mm.
the same price or more over there too, dog. It's not shit. It's expensive over there too.
Yeah, Gabe got bankroll, bro.
Nah,
Gabe
I'm pulling out a
Riverside.
fucking, I'm pulling out a loan, though.
You know, give up his fingers, man, to get to the game. What'd
I'm
you,
gonna sell
bro?
one. I'm gonna sell one of my big,
You didn't cut your
big
pinky off, bro. You go to the game, dude. Sit fucking right there in the front where Mario Lopez.
Fuck that.
You
Need my
gave
pinky.
you be chilling right there with
Nah, I need my fucking pinky.
I need my pinky. You got another one? All right,
Nah,
Gabe. Well, man, thanks for
all
being
right,
here
man.
with me, bro.
For sure,
Thanks
man.
for being here with me. Thanks to the chat. Remember, guys, you guys sub with the Raider Nation Live, the three of us, me, Gabe, and Lo. Gabe has
Yeah.
his own channel. I don't think he's gonna have any shows. He works a
I've
lot.
been on there in a while. Yeah, not right now. Shit, I'm fucking been chilling.
Gotta bring it up, man. So,
I do.
Coach Gravy, yeah, Coach Gravy, this is what this show's on now. I haven't had a layout in about a year, so that's why I said Stogies or Gravy. That was a show I
Oh,
had
yeah,
during the
great.
the show I had during the day last year. So
Yeah.
that's all I had. So I'll make up a new one with some beats and stuff. So I want to thank everybody in the chat. Please like the video. Tell a friend to check us out on Raider Nation Live. We'll be here
Yes,
Tuesday,
sir.
I believe 7 o'clock, and
Yep.
then we'll see you all. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for being here, guys.
Peace out, guys.
Oh, my bad.
Raiders.